Have you found yourself living for others and not really living for yourself? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mehdi. The channel's name is Mehdi Tate, and today's video is a bit more about living life for yourself and just feeling alive and being present in the moment, because I see a lot of you out there just really working for others, trying to please others, trying to show a different version of yourself, not the real raw version of yourself. And I think that's also something I've done and I've really fell victim to in the past. But once you reel yourself back in and you realize how not constructive it is, I really hope it speaks to someone. It really gets you to wake up and to see that life is more than just surviving, so to speak, and more about being alive, being in this moment, in the present moment. Because I do think it's very important that someone reminds you, someone reassures you that things are gonna be okay, and also to remind you that you've been slacking or you've been deviating from the path. To some of you watching, this may not be the video for you, but if you've clicked into this video, it's most likely something that resonated with you. And I just want to remind you that life is not infinite, it's finite. So you do have to find that drive or that push to live it according to your own terms and not according to others. Because at one point, if you keep living according to others or just there to please everyone else, at the end of it all, you will find yourself hitting a wall and not really sure how you got there and not really sure who you are anymore. So that's something that I just want to let you know before it gets to that point, and hopefully to prevent it down the line. And with that comes a lot of awareness on your end, and you have to really dig in and see if you have been living for someone else, for others, or for yourself. Now, I remember a time where social media wasn't really as big as it was today, and people really didn't go to a certain place for others, if you know what I mean. You didn't go to a certain restaurant so that you can show others or tell others that you've been there, but you went there because you think the food tastes good, or you think the place is actually a very beautiful place for you to just look around and enjoy. That's the person we want in life. That's the person we want to be in life, and not the person who is doing it for others. So hopefully in this video we get to dive in. I'll share a bit of my examples in life and some of the mistakes I've done to show you that it's really not okay, because there was a time in life where I really did not care what I liked or what I enjoyed in life. And in the end, I found myself in a really, really dark place, like a place where I couldn't figure out who I was or what I liked, because I neglected it so much. And that happens, believe it or not. Like, if someone out there is like, this can't happen to me, like, believe it or not, in time it does happen. Like, the mind is the mind. Stuff happens. You can be as strong as you want to be. In the end of the day, if you don't follow a certain set of rules or a certain set of boundaries, things are bound to happen if they go unchecked. So there was a time where I didn't really value my take on things, because I thought it wasn't really as important, or wasn't really something that people would want to listen to, really, because it was just irrelevant to their life. And that was really the first mistake and the first wrong, you can say, limiting belief that I had in life, that I had to really face. So it really just didn't go hand in hand with the person I wanted to build. So I had to dig deep, find the root cause to it, and figure out ways to switch it and ways to think different. And it was really difficult. It wasn't easy. That in the end, if you live for yourself in a healthy manner, you will inevitably live for others. It will indirectly affect others or impact them in a positive way as well. And what do I mean by live for yourself? What do I mean by really focus on your well-being? So it's not really focusing on yourself in the sense that, like, okay, no one else matters, I'm the only one that matters, and build these narcissistic traits that might really affect your whole psyche. No. What I mean by that is take time to listen to what it is that will make you a better person, and everyone has a certain definition of what a better person is in life. So to me, for instance, being a better person is being someone that's there for others and someone that is mentally able to handle tough times in life, really. So that requires a certain set of things that you need to build, a certain set of skills that you need to develop, which is discipline, which is being active, reading, meditating, really just being one with yourself first. Now, that is something I have deducted or concluded for myself. For you, it could be something else. Could be building a new hobby. It could be meeting certain people. It could be cutting out certain people. It really depends on your specific situation in life, and I won't be able to tell you that. Only you would. You'd be able to sit down, and I know it's tough. I know sometimes you don't really want to get to that point where you just have to sit down and do it, but I urge you in this video to do, because the longer you wait, the longer you wait. That's just the truth behind it all, and I just want you to stop waiting and to start living and to start taking action, because if you don't, no one's going to come and tell you to do it. And I hope this video is that video that will tell you to do it, and I hope that I can find ways to show you how to do it down the line. But right now, this is the best I can do, is to get this microphone set up, this camera set up, and to just lay it out there and let you know that you don't have much time in life, as much time as you think. And if you're doing something that is not good for yourself right now, you'd know. It's up to you to get out of it, and hopefully this video might be that push that you need, or might inspire that realization or that epiphany in you to just get up and get things changed, really. Because if there's no change, there's no change. Everything will just stay the same, and we always feel, or we always have in our minds when we're in these situations, we hope that, well, someday someone's gonna come along and really help me out, or there's always that in the background. Even if it's unrealistic, we always hope for someone to come and help change things, or we hope for someone to really see the crack in our character and to really dive in deep into it, and then be like, I got the issue here, I found what the issue is here, and I'm gonna help you fix this. I hope that was the case. Some of us might have that, some of us might have access to that in going to talk to someone or seeking help from a family member or a brother or whatnot. But others, really, they don't. They just isolate and they feel alone. And I hope this video finds you in your isolation mode and finds you in that time where you really need someone to pick you up and picks you up. Or you find yourself watching another video that you resonate with on things that are wrong with you, and that you just want to relate. You want someone to relate and to connect to, and that's really what we resort to in times like that. When we feel like we're not alive and we're just surviving, we just want to connect and relate and step out of that zombie mode. So I hope this is it. Once again, I've been really pushing for content like this in the past, and I forgot about why I even started it to begin with, but I hope this is something that resonates with the current audience, and if it does, please let me know in the comments, because I'm coming to stay, and I'm coming to post things about topics that are this deep that no one really wants to talk about. And I just want to get one thing straight. Just because you're watching videos like this doesn't mean that you're somewhat weak or you have a disorder or an issue or anything of that sort. It just means that you've been managing your thoughts wrong in the past, and now you need to start to manage them properly. That's all it is, and it takes grit. Sometimes it takes you to really be braver than you once were. It takes a little push, sometimes maybe a video like this to help you get out of it, and time in itself will help you change, because I do remember a time where I was not sure how I would get out, since I really just lived life for everyone else and not for myself. I just wanted to look good for this person, or look good for that person, or sound good for this or that person, and I never really went in to myself and really looked into who Mehdi was and what he liked or what he wanted to do in life. I really just didn't know how to get out after a certain period of time, until I had to isolate myself and really dig deep and go to that dark space to face it and to come out with those battle wounds and to fix them and those scars in order for me to stand tall and know who I am, know what I stand for, know my boundaries, know what I like, what I don't like. And it's still a work in progress. Like, it's not something you figure out overnight. It takes time. It takes certain experiences to make you realize certain things, and it really takes that will and consistency to do. So by the time you reach a certain age, or by the time death finds you, it finds you alive, and it finds you with a smile and with no regret. And that is my hope for you. That is what I wish I could give you in the time that I'm here. And that's my plan, coming back to filming consistently. And I hope this video helps someone out there. And on that note, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll end the video right here.